If you were to travel 50 years into the future, what would the world look like? Would robots have taken over everything? Would we still be living on Earth? Would alien life finally be discovered? Look down at your phone and think how far technology has come in the last 10 years. Have you ever imagined what tech might look like in 50 years? In 50 years' time, we might actually look back and laugh at how we used to have to hold our phones. How primitive. Instead, our smartphones will either be worn or implanted in us through contact lenses. Imagine being able to have your GPS embedded in your vision instead of having to look down at your phone. Since the 1960s, our population percentages have always looked like a pyramid. But 50 years into the future, that pyramid will look more like a rectangle. This will have a huge effect on the economy. Grandma and Grandpa will be retiring much later. With more people in the workforce, jobs will be harder to find. The world's population will be at an all-time high. By this time, the population of Earth will have reached a staggering 9 billion people. More people means more problems. There will be a much higher probability of food shortages as we try to grow crops to feed everyone. Due to increasing temperatures, crops will be harder to grow as well. And with 70% of the world's population living in cities, crowding will lead to more diseases being spread and being spread faster. As for the environment, well, that doesn't look too good either. The Amazon rainforest will continue to be deforested, and in 50 years' time, half of it will be gone. Higher temperatures will cause the polar ice caps to melt to less than 50% of what they are today. Hurricanes will get a lot worse in the next 50 years. So we've talked about the human race and the environment, but what about you? What's going to happen with you 50 years into the future? Well, first off, you won't have to go to the doctor for your annual checkup. You'll have a device where you can scan yourself for any diseases. Watch for body modifications to rise in popularity. You'll be able to get things like cybernetic eyes that will allow you to see better and to see things that are invisible to us today, like radiation. AI will be as smart as humans. They won't have taken over the world just yet, but they'll be well on their way. AI will constantly be progressing in intelligence, soon being smarter than humans could ever imagine ourselves.